Hello and welcome to the Quad Life. And no, I'm not confused. This is a Quad Life video. We'll find out here in a bit. So, part of living the Quad Life is finding entertainment that works. So, obviously, for everything, I use a mouse stick. And that's been the case for many decades now.
Turn left.
So, for example, when I was young, my mom had to decide on birthday or Christmas gifts that would work with my stick. So therefore, she would take my stick and be at Toys R Us or different places that, sold children's entertainment. And then try to decide what would work and what may not. Of course, I had to adapt as well.
Keep left, then turn left.
In that, if I wanted to do things,
Turn left.
I had to learn how to do it with just a stick. Such as running a computer. So one of the items I've learned to do was playing with Legos. Now this is something that you wouldn't think is very mouse stick friendly, but I learned to do it and had a lot of fun with them. And if you're interested in more about it, then I would recommend that look at my book, which is linked in the description of all recent videos, and it will be linked below as well. So what does any of that have to do with what we're seeing now? Well, as I got older, of course, I started using technology more. So computers started to be a regular part of my entertainment in junior high, I guess. I played with Nintendo. I had a controller that would sit on my chest and was hands-free. And then when I was in high school, then we got a desktop computer. And one of the first games I played frequently
Go straight on.
was a flight simulator called Flight Unlimited. So it used the keyboard to fly. And I could get most of the keys, except when I was laying flat. And high school was a time that I had trouble with skin problems,
Keep left, then turn left.
and so therefore needed to lay flat a
Turn
lot.
left.
However, I figured out that if I taped two mouse sticks on top of each other, and had them offset, then I could use them and just flip it over to reach further ahead. So it worked pretty well. Then now, as an adult, I still do video games, as you can see. However, I now use an Apple computer, which the computer works well, but not many games are made to work on Apple computers. So, for one, I'm kind of limited on what I can choose there. But still, some do not work well with my stick, as they require more keys to be hit simultaneously, or especially, say, a lot of mouse use. So you've seen me do a lot of American Truck Simulator, of driving a truck around. Well, that is a somewhat newer game, and its predecessor is this, Euro Truck Simulator, which is what you're seeing me doing right now. So I got it on sale in October. And I've been playing it somewhat since. However, some friends suggested that before I get really into it, that I test it. For one, their concern was that in Europe there's a lot of roundabouts and they can be trickier to drive with. And number two, my concern, as you're seeing, is my computer doesn't like it too well. Just not with running my recording software. That at some points it's like a slideshow. But I've done a few hours of it now, and it generally does okay, but I have to be careful and kind of look ahead. Thankfully, a lot of the speed limits I've noticed are lower than US, so therefore things happen more slowly. So like right now, speed limit is 80 kilometers an hour, which is about 50 miles an hour. So that's pretty slow. And now that I'm out in the country, you can see it's working better as well. So I think this is a game I'll keep using, but probably not a lot, as I like the American version better. But it's something a little bit different to do, and to explore different areas. So that's what I had to cover today. Since the computer doesn't like running this with my recording software, and it feels like my button is not happy with me, I'm probably going to end it here, instead of finishing the run. But I guess the note to remember is that even if you have to use a mouse stick or some kind of different device to be able to interact with the world, it may take testing and learning to adapt, but it definitely still works. So a little bit shorter today, but again, just showing what I'm up to. I'll add on some bloopers, I guess, because this is the second time I've tried recording this. The first time was even more of a slideshow than this one is, and had some, I'd say, driving problems, but I'll add those on now. Sometimes they do break the third commandment. But, whoa, what was that? I have no idea what happened there. As you see, they didn't go too well. Alright, well, I'm getting closer to my destination here in northeast Germany. So I will concentrate on my driving and make my computer a little bit happier. So, thanks for watching, and bye for now.